My name is Gelasio. I was born in the town of Turicato, Michoacan, Mexico, and I was brought to this country at the age of 8 years old, and I have been living here since. I am now 21 years old, and I consider this country to be my home. I come from humble roots, and my parents always taught me to value what I have. They dedicated their lives to agricultural work so that I could dedicate my life to something greater. For the past 13 years, I have been undocumented. In November, I became documented. Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals is a federal program that grants applicants a 2-year work permit along with protection from deportation for 2 years. It does not grant any legal status, but it is a step in the right direction. It is for undocumented youth that were brought to this country before reaching their 60th birthday, and the applicant must not have been older than 31 years old as of June 15, 2012. The applicant must be in school, have graduated from school, or enroll in an educational program. The applicant must have been present in the U.S. since June 15, 2007, on June 15, 2012, and up until the day the application is submitted. The applicant must not have a violent criminal record. Sometimes I get asked what I feel like to be undocumented, and I don't know how to answer the question. I don't want to see myself as undocumented, as an immigrant, as American, or as Mexican. I feel trapped under all these labels, feeling obligated to please everyone, and yet not being able to satisfy anyone. I wish I didn't have to answer the question, and I wish there wasn't undocumented people, but yet there is. I became a member of Fresno Immigrant Youth in Action because I connected with the rest of the members, and I associated myself with the mission of the group. I joined the group wanting to bring an improvement to this nation's immigration laws. However, I've since realized that the immigration laws of this country are the least of the problems. I find it very troubling that people want to become citizens of a country to which they don't understand its political structure. When people learn how to voice their opinions and their votes, that will be the day when the immigrant community and voters alike can bring about the change that they want to see. Most people hope for change, and a lot of people expect change, yet they're not willing to work for change. We are trapped in our routines, handicapped in our own individual ways, and we are convinced that we cannot overcome it. As a result of people disengaging in the democratic process, our voices and concerns have been replaced by money and profits. When did we decide that our dignity was up for sale? I believe in the democratic process, but democracy is not a living entity that can think for itself and warn us when things are not going right. We the people must be actively engaged in the process in order to prevent it from being abused. If we continue to be disengaged in the process like most people are now, we will continue to see individuals to be elected that do not have the well-being of all people at the top of their priorities. Democracy should not come to the point where individuals have to engage in civil disobedience in order to bring awareness to issues that impact everyone. When will we say enough to all the garbage we are told, fed, and given? We need to stop listening to all these lies we hear constantly on TV and stand by our principles.